begins the battle for Hyrule Castle.
Attack!
Shall we join them?
Okay, the music is starting to feel like it's kind of final. Like, now that we've all reconvened, let's proceed to the castle at once. The final confrontation awaits. Right, we should split into two groups to avoid getting surrounded. Meet up at the gates. Bokoblin and its allies began an assault. Do I have to capture these? Yeah, it looks like I do. Alright. Looks like it's us two here. Yeah, sure. Just make sure that you're assigned and stuff. Ooh. What's going on with the music here? Really find some interesting stuff on Game Pass there, it looks like. I assume there's going to be another Archfiend at the end of this, so I better be careful about my health. Oh, this does not work out well when it comes to my switching here. Ah, crap. You guys, trade. I have to cycle past two characters to switch with this setup. So I better mix up who's where. Okay. Let's see here. Yeah, just play it safe. Get far away there. Okay. Far enough away here. Why did they not just take the short route through? Why did they go all the way around? Whatever. Okay. Okay. Then do some of this. Calamo's here, so now I can switch a bit easier. Here we go. That definitely eases things up. Okay. Two different versions of GTA 5? I didn't even realize that two versions of GTA 5 existed. Well, apart from the bazillion re-releases over time across well over a decade. When did I take a quarter heart of damage? When did that happen? Okay. Okay. Go on this side so I get some of his buddies. Like this. Okay. Okay. Come on, follow up, please. Okay. Pew, 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 pew. I did not really get the fire properly on him, did I? Did he hit me with the thing there? Dang it. Okay. Well. Okay, before that guy hits me. Here, go ahead and high five. Like this. But yeah. Okay, got you then. Here, do this. Do a little smidge of that. Right to his silly head. My eyes. Okay. Whoops! I saw the Korok there, so I pressed A to interact, and I, oops. Oh, wow. This guy's dead. The slow-mo. Demon King is nowhere to be seen. But with all this gloom, this power must be greater than ever. Yeah, so how does this power work there anyway? May as well at this point, perhaps so. But we cannot shirk our duties, no matter how formidable our foes may seem or whatever the hell he said. I just kind of filled in the gaps there. Rule 1, don't shirk work. Okay. Well. Okay, well. Then we do this. Looks like they actually did a little bit of damage on their own. Not much, but some. Yeah, get that kind of set up. Then we do this. But yeah. Yeah, must well be. Okay. Then we do this. Even though they're gloom enemies, they haven't, like, taken off parts of my HP yet. In terms of, like, reducing my maximum hearts. Okay. Go this way. That's what I do now. Do a couple strings. Get what damage I can here. Okay, go ahead and high five. Let's shoot some water, how about? With my switch motion controls. Look at all these water bubbles. Will it not do as much damage if I hit them high up, I wonder? It'll be better if they got a bit lower. Don't know if it makes any difference. What the hitboxes are like. Okay. Okay. We'll do this, and then we'll do a weak point smash in a sec here. Okay. Big spins. What? Usually I'm able to do 2 strings. What is up with that, huh? Fist bump. But yeah. That sounds quite accurate there. Okay. Bombard now. Oh my god, my eyes. Jeez. You know, I was playing some other games recently and starting to notice that they were hurting my eyes a little bit as well. And that never used to be the case. So maybe, you know, this game isn't as much to blame as I initially thought in terms of, like, hurting my eyes and stuff. Might just be a thing that I'm generally starting to feel with games. I don't know. Racist scoundrels. Oh. Intruding on our king's land. We cannot stand for such instability. I rise again and shall defend this stronghold at all costs. Oh, God. No. The monsters renewed their assault. No surprise those two are back. But they can revive as much as they want. We'll beat them every time. Oh, look, he acknowledged that. Alright. Fire moblin here. Let's get going. Capture the outpost and drive out the enemy. My favorite attack, the seizure procedure. Truly. That really is what it is, isn't it? Whoa. My burning rage shall rain upon you. Well, that kind of sucks a little bit, doesn't it? More gloom-covered rocks. We'll smash through them just as before. It's a mess of your own creation, my fellow archfiend. How dare you drag me into it? Okay. Why am I using fire on the fire moblin? I'm now realizing. Okay, I should probably be doing something like this. It's probably not a bad idea. Okay. What? His weak point was active longer than I was doing damage to it. But, you know, the weak point was there, and I was continuing to hit him, and I didn't damage the weak point there. But yeah. Yeah. I remember that too. The good old days. Okay. Man, this game is so dang flashy. Yeah, the adaptive music of this game sucks just because you're, like, doing it constantly. Well, how hard it is to talk to barely gamers about Xboxes? Is it now? Okay. Come on. Whoops. I was just trying to do a combo. I didn't realize I was weak point smashing immediately, but... Okay, I don't need a high five yet. Save that for, like, the next thing. Like, the adaptive music is just constant, man. Okay. Do a little smidge of this. I have an Xbox. Which one? It's an S1S or Series S? Oh. I gotcha. Makes sense then. Triangles. Now that's the real triangle strategy. Okay, time to die now. Like this. I do love that attack, like with the rewind. It is really cool. Though it does hurt my eyes a bit. Monsters have renewed their assault. Oh, do I need to go that way now? New objective. Alright, just order all. This way, then. In that case, got a bunch of moblin guts and stuff. Capture the outpost and drive out the enemy. Okay, you chill there, Rafika. I was thinking about high-fiving you. And getting some wind kind of power. The music's doing some cool things here. I'm certain you can do this. Thanks. Oh, I'm all muddy. Really wish I could have gotten into triangle strategy, but the experience gain system really turned me off. So you've come, fools. Very well. Stick it to the mire before you set eyes upon our king. What about the experience? Oh my god, I can't talk here at all because I'm constantly reading. I have to pause to talk. The fact that you can replay chapters infinitely and continue to gain EXP. Is looking at 4K TVs out of curiosity. I'm putting AI into the names of TVs now. Fuck off with the AI. Took so work on us twice feet will wash away your foul sludge. Wash your foul sludge away. Or whatever the heck. But I gotta remember that I can actually just, you know, do a combo-like thing. Hit. High five. Do that. Been a while since I've done this one. I think Bombard was kind of the way to go before. At least for, like, the Gloom guys. These aren't Gloom guys. These are Mud guys, but... Let me smash. I don't know. Let me smash. Bombard is at least keeping them kind of locked in place a bit longer. I don't know. Bombard. Hey, come on. Nope, can't get any more there. That's it. Kaboom. Do I get to weak point smash anybody? Like that, I sure do. No. Okay, weak point smash this guy. Didn't even see where the heck he went. Here, fist bump. Like when you're one level above your enemy, you gain like no experience, which means staying slightly ahead of the curve. I like enjoying SRPGs in a tedious affair. I mean, it just means that they get to design the levels with, like, an exact kind of level in mind and kind of design the difficulty around that. I'm playing on the hardest difficulty of that game. Like, I felt like I was meaningfully challenged in that game. I quite liked it. Okay. Pew, 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 pew. Ow, he hit me anyway. I was kind of hoping that would cancel that out or something. Okay, I'm doing this now. That's what I'm gonna do. Surprised I never got any more special attack gauges on, like, anybody but Rauru while playing this game. Kind of surprised that's the way that went. Well. Here. Do a little smidge of this, how about? Been a little while since I've done this. What? That still got me? Surprised I didn't flurry rush that. Okay, come on. Okay. Come on. And then... do that for now. Okay, still gotta capture the outpost. Here, let's high five. Oh, blarg! Just puke on you. Throw up all the water that's pent up in my system. Oh, Bombard implied I would have to mash it, but I only had to press it. Okay. Got some more Black Bokoblin Horn that I'll probably never use. Maybe towards the end here, I should use a whole bunch of materials on Ganondorf. Just use everything in my pocket with Night Construct. That's what I should probably do. Look, my allies are actually doing something. Okay. Yeah, this is going pretty alright so far, I'd say. This is going pretty alrighty. Okay. Triangles. Well, time to die. With a wave of my wand, I can't abide you striking down my minions. Let's see how you deal with this, Yeah, so there's 2 of them on the field for this battle. I'm now noticing on the map down there. Or the monsters appeared. We must hit them even harder, so it's gonna be a 2-fer. At least it's not a 3-fer. Probably. And Igneotalis appeared. Oh boy, time for everyone's favorite music. Okay, I'm probably gonna have to send 2 around, aren't I? So I'm probably going to have to do here. So just go ahead and do that. And meanwhile, you're already over here. And just in case I switch away from Zelda, just make sure that she's going that way. Capture the outpost and drive out the enemy. I don't care how many monsters the Archfiend send. They'll all fall before our combined strength. Here, just go this way. I don't have to take out these guys. Sludge-like. Means assault is relentless. Stay on your guards, everyone. Yeah, I know that water attacks are effective. Where the hell did it go? Don't worry, we're not backing down either. Let's wipe them all out. Wrong way there. Okay, come on. Here, do some watery stuff. Get rid of some of the sludge. I thought you might do a thing there where I'd have to reflect, but... yeah, if I'm doing it as part of a combo, I kind of have to predict it. It's a very weirdly shaped outpost. Ambusher of North Hyrule Castle, sludge-like. Okay, should probably be having Zelda be the one doing that. Then I can save yours for like my ZR thing there. So I should probably do realistically. You Archfiend should be aware by now. Mere monsters can never hope to stop us. Yeah, but I'm bad at SRPG, so I like to stay a little bit ahead of the curve as the crunch turning on down the difficulty makes it too easy. Oh. Triangles. Okay. Okay, high five time. Like this. Then we start shooting some stuff here. Pew. Come on. All the water bubbles. Like that. Okay, well, guess I'm switching to you then in that case. There's a battery over there, so I should spend some stuff. So I should do. Yes, please, back to the good music. Okay. Does this even matter? Okay, it does do a little bit of damage, like the other things, even without the sludge on there. Wow, I managed to get that in time. Okay. Come on, please. There we go. Every time I actually pay attention to the game noises, I get annoyed at the adaptive music. It sucks, doesn't it? Like, the concept of adaptive music in games is, like, a cool idea. But the fact that you're constantly, like, countering them, getting weak point smashes all the friggin' time, and it does it every time. Here it is again! There's good music in this game, but you only get to hear it for, like, 20-second spans! Sucks. How do they fuck up the adaptive heroic fanfare from Twilight Princess? Maybe they weren't expecting players to be as good as me at, whoops. Come on. Too late. They're constantly doing this. Like, they have got to have seen that it was like this in playtesting, right? But I guess they figured, you know, that they liked it. I don't know. Ow. Here. Like, I just put down the hydrant and it starts doing this stupid adaptive music. Okay, come on. Like, there's some good music going on here, but we can't listen to it. Like, my God. Yeah, back to the good music. Okay. Where are you at, huh? Still over here, it looks like. Dang it, I keep getting hit, and I don't get to do the thing. Did I do that in time? Nope, sure didn't. Yeah, problem is I'm getting hit there. Man, it just keeps going on. Okay, screw it. Ocarina of Time intensifies. How are these wretched little vermin giving you so much trouble? I'll send some of my servants if I must, but you better not fail our king again. Speaking of more amazing music. Silver Boss Bokoblin. More reinforcements. Stand your ground and push on toward Ganondorf. Maybe I try to put frost on you or something? Nah, just bomb then. I don't recall asking for your help, Grim Gibdo. I'll not let them desecrate our castle any further. Indeed, this travesty ends here. So where is that silver boss bokoblin? Should I send the other two after them? Like, where is it? Is it that? It's not even an objective. I don't even have to do it. That heroic fanfare that plays when you wail on the boss in Twilight Princess was hype as fucking, added so much to the spectacle of those fights. One, this just feels like those bootleg NES games where the entire soundtrack is one 10-second loop. You're not wrong. Script. Okay. Come on. Okay. Like, at least this one is a more intense version of the existing theme instead of something that feels wildly different. But I just don't like the Talus theme in general. I feel like it has one good string of notes, and that's it. And the rest is just kind of meh. And sets a tone, I guess, but not really music that I'd get hyped about or anything. This is the way that I've always described the Talus themes. I'm getting too close. I'm getting on fire, but I can't stop him from being on fire if I don't get close, I don't think. Here, do this. Here it goes again. Okay. Okay. About frost or something, sure. Did I put it on? Oh, I put it on there. What the heck? This, I guess? I don't know. Tal's theme is pretty good at making you feel, hey, this is a huge rock guy. That's about all it does. Yeah, like, I can agree it does that well, but, you know, it doesn't really get me hyped for this or anything. It's kind of like, yeah, it's a big rock guy. Like the same ones that you fought a bazillion times. Can't quite get a weak point smash out of that or anything. Get out of here, Keese. Not exactly planning on jumping on there. I was already planning on switching anyway, and you changed my button from down to up. What it had to be. Threw me off for a moment. I am in him now. Consensually, of course. Jump off! Yeah, immediately. Here we go again. Okay, well. Okay. Okay, then we weak point smash. Don't wait too long here. What the heck are those two doing on their own out of curiosity? Do they just wait? Okay, they just wait and we'll be able to move in together. So, you know what? That's fine. By the time I'm done with this guy, if I send them over the silver boss bokoblin, they'd probably just be arriving by the time that I got this guy done with. So it probably doesn't matter much anyway. So, I mean, by the way, thank you to Mythic for getting me to check Game Pass because I forgot I found Bloodstained on sale for 15 bucks and now I can play it again. Like, just by checking store stuff in general, because you'd think if it was on Game Pass, you'd already have access to it if you already had a Game Pass there. Well, here we go again. Like, wow, what a surprise. I really capitalized on a big opening, didn't I? This really warrants the adaptive music here. I put down a single hydrant. I used water to counter his fire that he puts on literally all the time. Yeah, that really warrants the adaptive music. Can I just stay in the air, like, forever? Oh, no, I was on him, but kind of in a weird way there. Checking store stuff in general, found it on sale. Okay. Gotcha, then. We want some more adaptive music? Wow, I really capitalized on, like, a really big opening. The adaptive music really tells me that I should be rewarded for my great gameplay skills. That did a fuck ton of damage to me. Facing two Archfiends, that's gonna suck a little bit, but I'm not gonna reset for that. Oh well. Time to die. Bees are gonna defeat the rock guy. There we go. Onward, crush this interference. Hordes of monsters appeared. Castle is just another step away, but we'll have to cut a path through the monsters to get there. Okay, order all right here. keep on going. So I know I'm gonna play for my Halloween game because Bloodstained is a spiritual successor to Castlevania. That'll be a good go-to then. One wave after the next, huh? Because you can't teach an old archfiend new tricks after all, huh? So funny. The fact that they've claimed Hyrule Castle is bad enough, but to devastate it in such a manner. Yeah, they're really quite rude, aren't they? Just you wait, Demon King. I swear we'll have our revenge for this. Now we're gonna get really good music. I just want the battle theme. Like, I loved the music in Age of Calamity so much. It's like one of my favorite Zelda soundtracks ever. And it sounds like underneath the surface, there might be like some good soundtrack in this game. Like the theme that we were briefly hearing at the beginning of this battle. But you just don't hear it because half the time you're listening to the adaptive music and the other half of the time you're listening to the unique boss battle themes of the only bosses that you face over and over and over again in this game. So instead of hearing the really cool hype music, I'm instead just hearing this do 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 do. It's like, oh my god, it's so freaking annoying. Ugh. I loved Hyrule Warriors. I quite liked Age of Calamity. This game drives me up the wall. Like, genuinely. Okay. I was thinking about going for one more. Demonic forces tend to not have much manners, yep. But I guess maybe they don't realize that there. Here, if we high five, what happens? I think I saw it once before. Yeah, it's just this. Orbs! Yeah, I realized that. Okay. Here, finisher. Kaboom. High five time. Let's use both of these, how about? Okay, the ice thing. Press Y, press X. YX, YX. Can I just mash them both and then, I don't know. Playing this on very hard is also swaying your opinion further to the negative because the game is not balanced around this difficulty. Yeah, clearly not. And these guys take, like, so long. And unlike the other Hyrule Warriors games where you'd fight a whole bunch of, like, captains that are around, like, the same size as you, like other human-sized people, this entire game is just running around taking on the same big bosses and their variants over and over again. And that's this entire game. Well, and occasional Star Fox missions that are actually pretty cool. Pew! Did that stop his thing there? Okay, he's all mucky. I think I got a loose mustache hair in my mouth. Hopefully this game isn't like Fire Emblem Awakening where the easy difficulties are too easy, but the hard difficulties are too much. Well, in Fire Emblem, the difficulty is like actual bullshit where you literally just have to get lucky. At least this is like, you can still get through it with skill. It's just annoying as heck. Wait, I don't know what the easier difficulties are like of this game. I don't know. Okay, well. My, oh my. Here, do some of this, how about? Okay. Okay, well. Got a couple little strings here. That's what I'll do. Okay, like that. Weak point smash. Big bubble. Reminds me of the original Hyrule Warriors there. A little bit. Okay. I really hope we go back to good music after this. I really want to actually hear it. Fire Emblem Awakening should have had a difficulty between hard and lunatic, because hard is a tad too easy, but lunatic is way too hard for one step above hard. Agreed. And then lunatic plus is like, whose sick brainchild is this? Is what it is. Maybe one more of those? There it is. Now, for the Archfiends. Strong as they might be, we have no choice but to press on. I could have used some more battery there. It is occurring to me. Beat Grimtrock and Grimgoma. Definitely everyone. I'm definitely not splitting 2 and 2. One at a time here. Seems these Archfiends will stop at nothing until Hyrule itself has been annihilated. Oh, that was a camp. Maybe I'll actually do things with the thing here bonus exchange. Yeah, this is probably the time to start using some of my special tickets. I wish there was a heal thing. Materials enemies drop. Location of Koroks on the minimap. With gloom purifying properties. No one's gloomed me yet, even though there have been some gloom enemies. It doesn't matter if my maximum hearts are increased if that doesn't actually heal me by 5. Fully restore health once upon defeat. Again, this could be the time to start spending some of my things. We'll see. We shall see. Seems I already read that. I forget how many missions are left. Expect no less of the creatures spawned from the Demon King's malice. You know what? I'm actually just gonna go for it anyway. It's not a surprise as cruel nature is reflected in their actions. Okay. Because I'm facing 2 of these archfiends this time.